Hey, how are you, Ethan Carter?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. I'm going to be developing a product throughout this year in an entrepreneurship class I am taking. I'm working with four other classmates from local high schools. First, my team and I interviewed 40 kids and parents about their struggles they had with school lunches. One of the common themes we heard was that school lunches and packed lunches tend to be unhealthy and unsatisfying, but it takes a lot of time to pack a different healthy lunch every day. We used some of the recurring problems to come up with an outline of a product that could solve them. Can I show you a little demo and ask you some questions about it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we're gonna, here it is right here. So, as you can see right here, you can choose with these top five boxes how many meals you want per week. And you can choose whether you want it like auto ship every week. You can choose your preferred protein count, carb count, fat count, whether you're trying to like cut, bulk, stay the same, all that stuff.
hmm
So, and then if I slide down, like on the, as you can see on the slide bar, you can then choose your preferred fruits, any dietary restrictions you may have, etc. So, I don't have any dietary restrictions, so I'm not going to click any of them, and I'm going to press finish, and it's going to bring me to this screen. Let's say today is November 8th. I'll click on that, and it's going to show me the options. Let's say I'm looking at my meals for Monday. I have my three options, and I really want the chicken panini, but I want to know what's in it. I'm going to click this info button, and then up is going to pop all of its nutrition values, ingredients, and all of that stuff. So I'm going to press the X up here. I'm going to add it to my Monday meal, and I'm going to scroll down. And then right here, I'm going to choose the fruit that I want for that day. And let's say I really like oranges, I'll click add orange. And then it just goes on and on and on. Like for Tuesday, I'll choose lentils and rice, etc. So for delivery, we were thinking we would deliver these meals to the school and set up a table at the very front that had all of these kids' lunches. So when you walked in the door, you could just pick up your bag and go. No backpack space, no preparation. It's like hot and ready to eat as soon as you get to school. So this is kind of what it would look like with your rice, your assorted vegetables, all of that stuff. And it has its own containers and all that. And we were thinking about doing a program where if you gave us back the containers you used, we would give you a percent discount back because it would be helping us and saving the environment. What would you think about that?
I feel like this would be a good idea, but there are some concerns. Like with the discount, would that be like, is this made out? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Uh, for the containers, is it like metal and expensive?
We were thinking more of a cardboard, yeah, a kind of cardboard substance.
Okay, okay. Well then, there would be no concerns because, if you are giving them like metal containers they can get for free, that wouldn't really be saving the environment. Also, would they have to pay money for this program?
Oh yeah, we'll get to that right here actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, and the picture is suboptimal. We could have used a better one. So, this is the pricing we were thinking of. For one or two meals per week, it would be $12.50 per meal. And then as you get more and more meals per week, you would get more and more percent off. Like for four meals, it's about $11, and for five meals, it's $9.87. Okay? So, and
Okay.
then that wraps up the meal demo. So now I'm gonna ask you some questions about it, okay?
All right.
Okay, so first off, you can see our questionnaire, all of this stuff. Are there any other questions you think we should ask?
Yeah, there's more dietary restrictions with some people. It's like it's not popular, I guess you would say. But if they have different dietary restrictions, that should also be an option. and there should be like more preferred fruits for more options.
All right, okay. Were there any questions that you think should be changed?
Uh, Not that I see. Well, with the one meal for 12.50 and the two meal for 12.50,
Yeah.
wouldn't that mean that they're just going to be able to get? It wouldn't matter which one they buy, but since they're going to get two anyways, so like if they
Well,
get one meal, then they get the same price as just buying it two for 12.50.
right. So we're like a daily delivery service. Like this is per week. This is a weekly subscription. So if you click
Mm-hmm.
the one, you would get one meal for the whole week. But if you click the two, you'd get two meals.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we could make that a little bit more clear. I see what you're saying. Like meal per week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What food options would you want out of a service like this? Like, what kind of food are you looking for?
Mainly like protein, like red meats and like vegetables and all that kind of stuff.
All right. And of the features that we have so far, what's the most important feature to you?
I would have to say probably dietary restrictions, just because then that would limit any problems for the future.
All right. And then what would you say, like, why is it important to you?
Well, I mean, I don't have any dietary restrictions, but a lot of people do. And some are like severe, some need like an EpiPen, all that kind of stuff. So to have an option to make it so foods that have those dietary restrictions don't have it, then you wouldn't need to worry about what you're eating, basically.
Right. Because like Becca with severe like allergies, stuff like that.
Yeah, and like Jacob, he also needs an EpiPen for a lot of foods.
Yeah,
So it
I
would
didn't
be
know that
nice
actually.
to, you know,
Yeah.
have that.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
of these features, what is the least important to you?
Uh, Probably auto select and ship every week, just because everything else would affect your food, while the automatic ship would just be more of a convenience thing.
All right. I see your point. Okay, and then do you think we should get rid of that feature?
No, because like I said, the convenience of it would be helpful. Um, so yeah,
Right, you just like the other features more because they more directly affect you.
yes.
All right. Okay. Of the features we currently have, what could be improved? Just like in general, overall, specifically, whatever you think.
Uh, I would say prices probably, just because although it looks cheap, if you're using this like every month or every week, I should say,
Right.
it'll get more expensive. And
Right.
a lot of the meal plans here also have the same amount for each option. Like 3 and 4 have the same, but you get one extra meal.
All right. So that leads up to my next question. If this service was on the meal right now, would you pay for it?
Uh, I would probably say yeah, because it would be nice to have some way to plan out what you're gonna eat and all that kind of stuff.
But it's more the pricing is still a little bit of a concern for you, just because it's a good bit of money.
Yeah, although it is a good deal, but like I said, if you do this a lot, because in a month, the 4-meal plan per week, that would be about $30, and it'll go over a year if you get it every single week. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay. That's I guess another follow-up. If we had kind of a rolling discount going saying if you you buy it for the first week, if you continue to stay with us for the second and third week, we'll give you a discount for being a reoccurring customer. What would you think of that idea?
I would think that would be a good incentive to keep people using your product, um, and it will be beneficial for everyone else too.
Yeah, you sound like an entrepreneur, Mr. Ethan. Okay. And then lastly, is there anything that you would add throughout the whole any features, questions, anything that you would add that you think you would like?
No, not that I could think of.
That you can think of. Okay. Well, Mr. Ethan, thank you for letting me talk to you about this product, and we'll definitely make some of the changes you mentioned. Would you be willing to talk in the future if I have more questions?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ethan.